Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia. Today I am bringing to you my Scentsy Empties for the month, and I'm hoping to get my non-Scentsy Empties filmed later, but it may not happen. Today is the last day of school in my area, so I have about an hour of time, an hour of peace before my kids get home. So what I've done is I've organized all my items. What I like to do is organize it into current things that you can get, things that have retired, bring back my bars, and other things. So let's get into it. I feel like it might be long, hopefully not too bad. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about are the new scents I went through. Now, I'm surprised I got through as many things as I did because this bar lasts a long time. It's a great performer, and it is Amazon Rain. So I'm going to read you the scent description, and I'm going to read it exactly as it says from Scentsy. I think sometimes they have certain people that write the scent descriptions and they're very elaborate. So you'll see, and I'll read you a different one later. I'll compare. So Amazon Rain says, set off on a rainforest romp, swirling with sweet notes of melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and sultry night blooming jasmine. So this one here, it's a great performer. I don't know if it's, like for scent appeal for me, it's kind of like a medium. I find it a bit strong, but yeah, it lasts a long time. I have two other products here that I use this in. I can basically, to me, I smell a lot of like perfumey jasmine. I don't really smell melon, orange, or coconut milk, or maybe everything's just blended. I can't pick up the notes, but yes, this is a strong one, a great performer, and I highly recommend it if people are looking for something that lasts a long time. And I do apologize, the lighting here is difficult because we are having a terrible weather day today. It is rainy, gloomy, but I think for Canada Day festivities, I think there's a heat wave warning put in effect. So anyway, that's the first one. The second thing I went through is Southern Sweet Tea. Now this is one of my daughter's favorite scents, and we strictly warm this in my daughter's room. I usually put 2 cubes in her, I don't know what warmer it is, I forget. It is on the website, but I forget what it's called. This is basically juicy peach, orange juice, and white tea. I've heard mixed reviews about this. For us, it performs great. I can smell it, very obvious, even like approaching her room I can smell it. So yeah, she always will ask for Southern Sweet Tea. Some people say it wasn't a great performer, but I'm not sure. I mean, I've had great results. When I did my sample bundles, when I distributed that as a sample, on cold, a lot of people really, really liked it. So, okay, the third thing I went through is called Sweet Cucumber. So basically, I'm going to summarize here. This is fresh apple blossoms, green melon, sugared citrus, and cucumber water. So Sweet Cucumber is a very soft scent. It's a soft, sweet scent. I don't know if it's not one of my favorites, but it lasts like it's an understated fragrance. It just lasts and lasts, I find. But not very, very strong. So if you're looking for something that's not going to blow you out of the house, but you want like a gentle background fragrance, I think this would be a good one to try. And I did pick up some car bars in the flash sale of Sweet Cucumber, so I'll hopefully be liking those. Okay, let's move on to scent of the month. So June's scent of the month was Watermelon Wave. I went through 2. This is watermelon, sparkling citrus, and Mexican lime. And for me, I really, really pick up the Mexican lime. I love lime scents, so I did like this a lot more than I thought. And I think I'm not crazy about watermelon, but there's something coming up that I'll tell you about, so maybe my scents are changing. But yes, I did like Watermelon Wave. I've warmed through 2 bars. I think I only have 1 bar left, so I did sell some. So, so far, I think there's been 4 scents of the month, not including the upcoming month, but 4 scents of the month, and I've only sold ones from Johnny Appleseed and Watermelon Wave. So, okay, let's talk about upcoming July scent of the month. Now, I have gone through 3 bars, 2 here and 1 for samples. So I feel like I've got a good grip on rainbow and butterflies. And this is my take on Rainbow and Butterflies. I really, really, really like the scent. It reminds me of like a sugary strawberry candy, but a little, like, very pleasant. Love it. But just like candy, when you eat candy and it's gone, I find, for me, I walk in the room, early on, you can really, really smell it. I found the scent throw was far better than I thought it was going to be. But then it just kind of, and then it is like a super, super low level of fragrance. So it depends on what you're looking for. People like me, I'd rather be able to smell something. And so I'm a little bit disappointed in that part of it. I do really, really like the scent. I wish there was a way that it was a bit stronger for longer. So that is my take on Rainbow and Butterflies. And I warmed it here, my daughter's room, my youngest son's room, my middle child's room, the bonus room, and the main area of my open concept space. The only place I did not warm it was the laundry room. But anyway, so I feel like, you know, I am probably going to go through bars of that a little faster because it just doesn't last as long as I would like. Okay, let's head into older bars with an asterisk. Okay, so let's talk about Huckleberry and Clementine. This might be available still. It was on the website, but then the flash sale happened and I don't know if they sold out of it. But anyway, it is basically huckleberry preserves, clementines, and a sprig of strawberry vine. This is a very tart, strong scent. I'm not sure why it's still available. I think when people see huckleberry, they get a little nervous, but I really like this scent. And it's a great performer, and it's nice and tart. If you're looking for tart fragrances, I would give that a go. I put this in retired because for me, it was a June 2017 scent of the month, and I just started in February of 2018. Okay, this is a really, really old bar. I tend to track down older bars, and I find that, okay, a lot of the bars I track down, like I want to try them because I don't have them, they're older, they're not in good shape. Almost all of my sweaty bars are almost always bars that I've purchased from people, and I mean, my husband's going to kill me because he keeps getting angry with me that I'm heading to places. Sometimes they're like shady areas of town and I'm meeting with people. I feel like it's a drug deal. Anyway, the things I do for Scentsy. But yes, cucumber lime, a little bit beat up. There's only 3 cubes, but this was a great one. I had tried it before and I really, really liked it. And I voted the daylights on Bring Back My Bar to try to bring this back. So, you know, obviously I like it. So basically it is mellow cucumber and tangy lime. So I told you I love lime scents. Oh, yeah, it smells so good in the warmer. Even my daughter said, this is a really nice scent. I think she said this reminds me of the scent, like this is a scent I think of when we moved into this house. So anyway, cucumber lime, love it. Wish it lasted a bit longer, but I definitely love it. Okay, we have Give Me Passion Flower. Basically, passion fruit, mango, and hibiscus. I mean, this, you know, wasn't a home run or anything, but it was pleasurable. I really smell, I think it feels like it must be the passion flower, mango as well. Hibiscus, I mean, there's definitely like a floral component, and it's a bit sweaty. So I'm continuing with sweaty, I'm trying to get through my sweaty bars. Okay, the last one that is no longer available, but that is with an asterisk, is Bamboo Yuzu, because this is coming back in July for Bring Back My Bar. So depending on when you watch this video, you may be able to get it. It is only available until July 31st. And it was sweaty, but it doesn't look too bad here. Basically, I'm going to read you the description, word for word. It says, imagine a Japanese garden as you breathe in dewy bamboo, tranquil lotus flower, and fresh yuzu with hints of sage. So I did look up what yuzu was, and it's a Japanese citrus. It's kind of shaped like if you took a lemon and kind of flattened it, almost like it's shaped like an apple, but it's a citrus, and it's yellow. Okay, so this scent made me feel so healthy. I loved this. It did far better than I thought it was going to. It was really pleasant and fresh. Yeah, I'm glad I have another bar, and I mean, I have so much bars. I don't know if I'll get more, but I really, really like the scent. Like I said, it made me feel fresh and healthy and just like, nice breath of fresh air. Highly recommend. I love that one. It was good. Better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's move on to bring back my bars. So, I told people on past videos that I really wasn't a big watermelon fan, but with Watermelon Wave being better than I thought, I happened to pick up a bar of Watermelon Patch. I think there's only 4 cubes left. And I wanted to warm it before the end of the month. Basically, this is described as sweet vine-ripened watermelon. And yes, I really liked this, so I think I'm coming around. It's hard to smell in here now, but, and I mean, I guess the only downfall is it did not last as long as I would like, but that's the story of our lives, right? One thing I want to say is when I first started with Scentsy as a customer, there was, you know, you'd smell like, let's say 80 scents and you'd maybe like 5 of them. Now I find being exposed to them all the time, things like that, my acceptance level has gone way up. So do remember that. I find when you have new customers smelling scents, sometimes they're going to be very like yes or no. But as their time with products go on, perhaps their scents change. Okay, another one that's coming up this month, it's going to be back in July, is Zen Garden. So I picked this one up. It was sweaty, so I melted it. It is basically honeydew, soft freesia, and water lotus. Now I did take, I think 2 cubes and make some samples just to give out with some of my orders. And one of my Zumba students basically told me last night, she said, I melted that Zen Garden that you gave me. She goes, I didn't think I was going to like it, and I loved it. And then I said, well, you know, what did you think? She goes, it was so relaxing. I said, yes, I find it's very relaxing and it makes me feel calm. And with the kids around, I need that sometimes. So yeah, I really like this. I'm glad I have another bar. I don't know if I'd pick up a ton, but yes, I did really like this. It's basically a very soft floral. You don't really, nothing really stands out. It's just a really nice mixed fragrance. It's good. Okay, Mediterranean Spa. Basically, this one says, relax with this smooth, fresh, and breezy scent. So I think there's another person at Scentsy. There's like the long-winded person, and then there's the let's just cut to the chase and not tell you anything about the scent person. So basically, relax with this smooth, fresh, and breezy scent. So what did I think? It was smooth, fresh, and breezy. It was good though. I'm cold. I didn't think it was going to be very, you know, strong or anything, and I put it in my son's room, and wow, it was a terrific performer there. So I think I just kind of continued to melt it there, and I got through it, and yeah, it was good. That was a good one. Okay, we have 2 more. Trying to hurry it up. I don't like to take too much of your time. We have Quiver. Now this one, again, sweaty mess. And I mean, when I agree to get these bars, I don't know what kind of condition they're in, but anyway, this one was a disaster. And I let my daughter smell it, and she was the face she made. She did not like Quiver. So I'm going to read you. It's a long one. It says, innocent vanilla flower, warm sandalwood, and sultry night blooming tuberose in a seductive scent meant to cause a shiver of delight. So I warmed it. Oh, it's strong. I warmed this. I feel like I've got Quiver juice on me. I warmed this when my husband was away because I was a little bit concerned it would, you know, blow us all out of the house. And I warmed it in my open concept space, and yeah, you could definitely smell it. It was strong. I think I kept it in for about 2 days, and I usually turn my warmers off at night, but I think I had it in for 2 full days. Would this be a repurchase? Probably not, but it's not that I disliked it. It's just I don't think the rest of my family would like it, so. Okay, the last one. This one's coming up as well, so I warmed through Business Casual, and it was a little bit sweaty as well. And I took about 2 cubes and made samples, again, to put with my order. And I did make a note on the samples. I said only available July 1st to 31st. So Business Casual, okay, it has got a long scent list. Something, you know, caraway and cardamom and pepper and something about orange. I didn't look it up. I find that you can't really pick up any of those notes. If you can pick up those notes, you know, I'd say good for you, but you know, it's just a blend. It's just a nice, soft, masculine scent, but I think a good unisex scent. But I'd say throw out the scent description, and this is what, think of it this way. Okay, you're at an office building, you know, downtown in a busy city, you know, like Toronto, New York, somewhere where they've got, you know, a lot of heavy, you know, heavy hitters, financial advisors, people like that. Okay, so you're in one of those buildings and you get on the elevator. And this young guy, maybe in his low 30s, gets on, nice and slim, tall, nice haircut, bit of gel, looking great, the suit, and just, you know, great posture. And he stands a bit away and presses the button. That's this guy. That's this. And for me, man, I think every man would want to smell like this. And every woman would probably want her man to smell like this. But just like the guy in the elevator, you know, he gets off. He's gone. So for me in my house, I can't get this to throw. And it makes me so, so sad. If you've had I mean, it's got to be great because people bring it back. So I think it's just my house. It makes me so sad. But I would love something like this in the body line. I think they should bring this back and put this in the body line because it is such a nice, well-rounded fragrance, but like women and men would like it. So anyway, that's my take on business casual. It makes me a little sad. Okay, we're gonna move on to the final part, which is the other things. So I did go through a counter clean in Amazon Rain. So again, Amazon Rain, not, you know, it's a good scent, not my favorite, but very nice and pleasant. My daughter loved it, and if you want your kids to clean, buy this and they're gonna clean. She's 12, and you know, 12-year-olds don't like to clean, but yeah, I saw her using the counter clean quite a bit, so that was good. Okay, washer whiffs. I've gone through 2. I finished up a black raspberry vanilla. So far, the scent to beat for me is Scentsy Clean. So this was not too bad, but Scentsy Clean is still better for me than black raspberry vanilla. And coconut lemongrass, I didn't really find, you know, I didn't find it left much of a scent on the clothes. So I always say that you're only kind of as strong as your weakest product. So I think when people buy washer whiffs, and maybe it's because I'm not using the whole system, but I think when they buy washer whiffs, they want to be able to smell the smell on their clothes. So it's frustrating for me if I put it in my wash and I can't smell it. You know, and maybe with the newest one I'm using, I think it's called Neroli Blossom. I do not recommend that one at all. I do not smell it very much at all. I smell a whiff of it coming out of, like on the wet clothes, and I mean just a whiff. And I've been using extra in the loads to try to see, but the just to give you a heads up, the laundry liquid is working a bit better. Maybe I find on my work uniforms sometimes you get like antiperspirant stains. I have like, it's almost like a silky material, and then sometimes you'll see like a white, you know, a white haze. But the Neroli Blossom from Scentsy seems to get rid of almost all of it compared to some of the other products I've used, so that is a bonus. But yeah, and sometimes, I mean, I've tried using vinegar there and scrubbing, and sometimes I don't know, it's just, I think I need new uniforms. But anyway, let's get back on track. Okay, my husband went through a Blue Grotto car bar. He really liked this one. The only problem was he broke his window in his car, so he had no, like, he couldn't roll his window up, so it kind of went to waste because the scent just was like, went out into the air. But yeah, he really liked that one. It's basically fresh tropical notes with citrus and botanicals. Okay, this next one I used up was Sea Salt and Avocado Scent Circle. My youngest got in the car and he said, my gosh, what is that smell? It smells so good. And it did. It smelled really, really nice, but it did not last that long. I was kind of sad. I had it in my SUV, which is really, really big and open, so maybe that's part of the problem. I usually don't use scent circles anyway, but anyway. This is basically sea salt, Valencia orange, and creamy avocado. And it's a really nice scent. I highly recommend. Okay. A little bit negative coming up here, just a warning. I picked up a snowberry scent pack for one of my kids' buddies. And this smelled like a bit chemical, like a bit like chemicals. I didn't really like it. It was loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. I don't really sell cinnamon at all, not at all. But we put it in the buddy, and my son liked it in the tester, but he said, Mom, I don't like the smell. So I basically just put it everywhere to kind of like let the scent dissipate, and then I just put it in the empties. So yeah, I mean, maybe I just didn't pick out a good one, I don't know. Okay, as you know, I watch a lot of YouTubers, and one of the people I like to watch is Alexandra, and she's from the US, and she is in love with her bath bomb, so she will be proud of me. I don't know if she's watching this video, but I used a bath bomb for the first time in Jammy Time. So this is Baby Freesia, Lavender, and Sweet Pea. And, okay, one thing I'm going to say, I don't know, am I going to use bath bombs again? I have one more. I might use it. One thing I want to say is, yes, it did make my skin feel very soft. But it wasn't spectacular. Didn't, you know, it was just okay for me. But what I must say is, man, did it ever make my bathroom smell nice. So I think if you were having company over and you were getting ready, use your bath bomb, and it's just going to scent your bathroom, and they're going to be like, it's going to scent you. Your skin's going to be nice and soft, and then as they use the washroom for the evening, you can smell the bath bomb that you use. So that would be nice. Assuming that it's the same washroom. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to try to hurry this up for you. I've always been speaking very fondly of the Scentsy Go, and I'm a little sad because my Scentsy Go died the other day. I noticed on the weekend it sounded like it was struggling and it wasn't getting a lot of scent, and I thought, well, I've had vanilla bean buttercream in for a while, but you know, maybe anyway, the next day I charged it, and the light would come on, but the fan was just kaput. So I have a new one coming to me. Contacted customer service, and they were really great. I had great service, by the way. What happened was, my last haul, I opened a box and I sliced through a bunch of bags that I purchased. They put a bunch of bags on top of the bars, and then, you know, it's taped. And so that's probably not a good spot to put something plastic, because guess what? When I used the knife to open my box, I sliced through about a quarter of the bag. So I let her know that, and I said, I don't expect any bags in replacement. I just want you to know, tell the people that packed the order, maybe that's not the greatest place to put them. But she gave me partial credit for the bags, which was really nice. Yeah, so anyway, back to Scentsy Go. So my Scentsy Go is on the way, so I'm a little sad, but I did kind of finish up a vanilla bean buttercream. This one wasn't as strong or long lasting as some of the other ones, but it still was strong. I brought it to work, and I had, like I said, I had the door closed in my office in the back, and man, did it ever scent up that office. And yeah, so I think make sure when you're not using your pods, you store them in here. And what I like to do is just, I like to use one pod until it's done, and then, you know, I don't switch things out a lot because I'm kind of anal like that, but I'm a very type A. So the other one I used up was an Amazon Rain. This one is, I can still smell it, it's so strong. This one was so strong that I messaged my sponsor and I said, I know Amazon Rain is your favorite, isn't it? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, by any chance do you want to switch, because I had one pod on the go, but I had another pod, comes in a 2-pack, so I had another one unused. And I said, do you want to switch mine for something else? So that's when we did the switch. So yeah, she loves Amazon Rain, and man, it was strong. It was strong. So anyway, let me know if you've used any pods and what ones worked best for you and what ones you felt were strong. So hopefully it wasn't too noisy with the rain, and I'd like to thank you for spending 24 minutes with me watching this video. And I will start fresh next month. And next month might be a little different because it will probably be more like what I've been warming, because I think I'm going to devote the whole month to the current Bring Back My Bars. So I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods and enjoy your holidays coming up if you're in Canada or the US. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.